Roblox accidentally gave people a free item. Roblox was caught lying about something pretty trivial, I'll be honest. A Roblox game is being sued and just so much more stuff I want to talk about in today's video after I ask you to subscribe. We have a juicy video today, and if you subscribe, my day will get, I'll say like 5 times better, okay? Anyways, we can move on to the first story, which just happens to be some smaller stuff, but also some pretty sad stuff, because we have 2 things being removed from Roblox games, with one of them being a very big classic Roblox game, and the other one just being a very popular game that sadly is getting sued and now has to remove something from the game. So let's start off with the suing one, because I find it very interesting. Now, I usually don't talk about like specific game-related drama, but I feel like this kind of bridges the gap because it is about some sort of like copyright, and that's always interesting. So Liberty County News tweeted this out. So if you guys don't know what Liberty County is, it's a very, very popular role-playing game where you're kind of just like role-playing in a city. You can be like a police officer, a firefighter, you could just be like normal and just work. It's a very, very popular game, and I think it used to be paid access, but I think they made it free recently. And yeah, it has over 14,000 players. I didn't know how popular it was, but that's way more popular than I thought it was. Yeah, very popular role-playing game, but sadly, they apparently got a cease and desist or a threatening letter from Ford. As you can see, there's this tweet that says Ford vehicles in ERLC have been removed or are being removed. All Ford model vehicles have been removed on ERLC for copyright reasons. You can read the full explanation in the image below. Much of the community dislikes this change, but let us know what you think in the comments below with a screenshot from, I guess, their Discord, where it says notice of removal of Ford vehicles. We have received a notice from Ford Motor Company requesting removal of copyrighted vehicles in ERLC. In response, we have removed several vehicles included in their claim. You'll receive a refund upon joining the game, which is pretty cool, and we apologize for the inconvenience. We are hard at work producing our own originally designed vehicles. Thankfully, we already have several original designs in games under the Falcon brand, and those vehicles won't be removed. Now, I didn't really think this is a big deal because I was like, there's no way they have a bunch of Ford vehicles in their game, you know, like that's just like, maybe they have a couple, but apparently they had like a lot, because here's a screenshot showcasing every single vehicle that I guess had to get removed or replaced by a Falcon branded car, which is like their own in-house car brand. And you can see there's a lot of cars in this screenshot. That's kind of crazy. Also, apparently when you join, you get this pop-up on your screen that says, due to copyright claims, we have to refund 11 vehicles you owned. Dude, so there's 11? What? There's more than 11? Because there's no way this person had all Ford cars in his inventory. That's just crazy. You've been refunded the full price of $335,000. Oh my God, this person had 19 vehicles, bro. How many Ford cars were in this game? That's crazy. That's what's going on with ERLC. If you guys play that game, you might get a refund and a bunch of money back, but also you're going to be losing a bunch of cars because Ford copyright struck them, I guess. Sad story, but we can move on to an even sadder story, I would say, in my personal opinion. No offense to ERLC, but Roblox RTC tweeted this out yesterday saying the icon for the first badge on Roblox, the first ever badge, has been deleted, with a screenshot showing off the badge from Swordfight on the Heights called John Loved of Muses. I think that's what it's called. I'm not really sure, but it has a deleted icon logo on it now, because before it actually used to look like this, apparently, according to this tweet that I saw, where I guess it's just, I think, young Shedletsky on a computer, but it's like a Yu-Gi-Oh card. So I guess people spam reported this for like personal information, I guess, because there's a real person in the image, but it's Shedletsky, so like, why would they ban that? Yeah, pretty sad. I mean, this badge lived for what, 15 years on the platform, and you know, now that people have spam reported it, it's gone. It's literally gone forever, unless Shedletsky re-uploads it, which I imagine he might. He has been pretty active on Roblox as of recent, so maybe he will fix it himself. But yeah, that's what's going on with all that. Rest in peace to the Shedletsky badge. Shedletsky, you should maybe fix this, bro. Log on, re-upload the image if you somehow still have it, or just take one from like the replies and get this back, bro. At Shedletsky, humble him. True. Anyways, we can now move on to the next story, which just happens to be a pretty bad glitch on Roblox that I didn't even know was happening because I don't really use this feature very often, but it is a pretty important feature. So if you guys have ever played Roblox, especially way back in the day, you know about click to move, okay? It was the classic way you would move in Roblox. Eventually, it got kind of phased out for WASD, but it was still always an option in the Roblox pause menu. If you ever wanted to use click to move, you could. You could just switch your control scheme. But it seems like for the past 2 months, it just hasn't been working at all, and it's really bad for a pretty specific reason. And here's a tweet kind of showcasing it, saying, hey, at Roblox, can you fix the click to move feature so I can play again? It stopped working about 2 months ago, and I have cerebral palsy and use a head mouse to use the PC. I would appreciate if you could fix the problem. And that's something I never really thought about. Click to move is a very important thing for accessibility, and sadly, it's been completely broken for 2 months. I even joined Roblox because I didn't believe that that it was broken, because I felt like I've used it in the past 2 months in like an obby to cheat or something. But no, when I tried it literally 10 minutes ago, it didn't work at all for me either. Not really sure why this is happening. Maybe it only happens to some people. Tell me in the comments if you guys can use click to move, but it seems like it's completely broken for a lot of people, and that's not good because there's a lot of people that literally rely on click to move to actually play Roblox. So yeah, Roblox, if you're watching this, please fix it, or at least tell developers why it's not working in their game, because in my games personally it doesn't work, and it should work in my games. So yeah, that's going on with click to move not working, and that really sucks. I'm gonna be honest, that really sucks. But you know what else sucks? Roblox giving away free items and then taking them back. So I saw this tweet on my front page yesterday that I can't translate for some reason, but basically it's just saying that there was new items uploaded to the Roblox brands experience, which I'm not really sure what that is. I guess it's like one of Roblox's like business endeavors where it's like a game where you can join it and then learn about Roblox. But anyways, okay, here we go. Here's an English tweet. I thought I could translate the other one, but I couldn't. But it says you can get the Roblox jersey by joining the brands experience and entering the code Builderman2004 and finding 3 items around the map. 2 items are scattered around the atrium. I don't know how to say that. I think that's how you say it. And 1 is in the image ads section. This literally takes 2 minutes and enjoy. With a screenshot here of what it looks like, where apparently if you went into this game at one point yesterday, you could get a free shirt, which is not the best item. It's kind of trash. I thought they gave out a hat as well. Maybe I'm wrong, because I'm only seeing stuff about this jersey. But TLDR, literally hours after this even happened, Roblox took it down, saying the developers have closed the game and you can no longer get the Roblox jersey. Apparently, we weren't supposed to get this item for free, which I'm not sure if that's true because in the like GUI, it says your free avatar item. I just don't think we were supposed to claim it yet. So yeah, Roblox took down the game because too many people were claiming this free shirt, and it kind of sucks. Now, I don't know if it's back yet. Let me actually check. Here's the brand's experience. It still exists. It's still up. You can go play it. There's 36 people on it right now. So maybe you can go and actually claim it again, but at some point yesterday, they shut it down because too many people were claiming it. Yeah, as you can see, the brand's scavenger hunt. You can see a bunch of people found it yesterday and then just never again. It's clearly been like turned off. You cannot claim it anymore. But yeah, if you were able to get this free shirt, tell me in the comments. I'm very curious because I literally think it was only available for like a couple hours. It's kind of funny. Yeah, Roblox lied. They clearly said we could claim a free item and they took it away from us. What the heck? That's not the only thing Roblox lied about, okay? Because I saw this tweet on my front page saying Roblox responds to botting claims involving Grow a Garden. Now, this is apparently from a news story on PC Gamer or something, but I'm just going to read Blox Media's tweets about it because they summarize it very well. Because it says TD Cohen, who previously claimed that the game was benefiting from illegitimate, has retracted their previous statement. Furthermore, a Roblox spokesperson said they didn't suspect Grow a Garden developers of anything untoward. Dude, what is this wording that they're using? Illegitimate and untoward. What are these words? So I guess this is what Roblox said. It says Grow a Garden's global success is fueled by exceptional user retention, vibrant social interactions, and strong Robux engagement, Roblox said. Our preliminary analysis confirms genuine popularity and not artificial inflation, validating the game's authentic community. So basically, Roblox is saying that there's no bots in Grow a Garden, and the people that are complaining about Grow a Garden having bots are liars. But here's the thing. People are claiming that Roblox is actually a liar here, because if you go into the comments, you can see a lot of people liking and reposting screenshots of bots in Grow a Garden. As you can see here, it says no bots question mark with a bunch of screenshots showing off bot lobbies. Running millions of bots would probably cost so much money, which is a very good point. But I want to bring something new to this table and this whole discussion because I feel like people don't understand what Roblox meant here, because what Roblox is saying is that Grow a Garden is not botting their own game. Like, that wouldn't make any sense. I don't think Roblox intentionally lied. I think they were just skirting around the realistics of the situation because they obviously don't want to admit that there's bots on their platform, but they technically didn't lie, because I think the point that they're trying to get at is that Grow a Garden is popular on its own and Jandel isn't botting the game himself. But to say that the game doesn't have bots is just an extreme lie, bro. I do think that like 70% of this game is real players, and even without the bots, it would still be the #1 game on Roblox. But there is definitely bots playing this game because there's free VIP servers, and that's kind of where all the bots hide. You can find some bots in public servers, but for the most part, they're hiding in VIP servers. But yeah, there is definitely a lot of bots, and if you do enough digging, you will find bot servers. Like this server down here kind of looks like a bot server. And either way, even without definitive proof that there's bots on Grow a Garden, there is still a thriving black market for this game where people are selling like pets and like fruits and stuff, and that is all fueled by bots. So I think Roblox is a bit disingenuous here, but I don't think they lied. I think they just were skirting skirting around the situation because they hate admitting that they have bots on their platform. You'll never catch them admitting that, bro, but they clearly do. But anyways, tell me what you guys think. Have you guys seen any bots in Roa Garden? I personally haven't, and I went searching, but I do know that there is a lot there. I mean, there's a thriving black market that fuels this game right now because it is so popular. I'd imagine there is some sort of botting on this game, but it's definitely not being done by Jandel or for popularity. It's being done by people that are trying to sell stuff from the game for real money. They're not trying to like inflate Jandel's numbers. They're trying to make a profit off of a black market. You know what I mean? Also, I do think it's cool though that Roblox did even respond to this because they didn't have to. And I guess it's cool that they did, I guess, but it is a bit weirdly worded. I'll give them that. But keeping on the topic of bots, we have another botting issue on Roblox because apparently it's getting worse and they're kind of gaining sentience. So I saw this tweet. That problem y'all have been talking about. Well, they started to talk now and they're posing as Roblox YouTubers. Even one of them responded later on saying, username in brackets, I am not a bot. These bots learned the word bruh. But anyways, if we look at the screenshot included here, you will see something so weird because apparently there is a plethora of bots in a game. I'm not really sure what game is in the background here. If you guys know, tell me in the comments. It looks like some sort of pet sim game. I think it's Bubblegum Sim. But for some reason, there is a bunch of bots named as YouTubers like Think Noodles, It's Funny, Dennis, Flamingo. And for some reason, they are all saying WTH is this game. I just got false warned twice. They're all talking about getting warned for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's because the bots are trying to like get people to leave the server. So yeah, I'm not really sure why they chat or say these certain things, but apparently they actually talk to you sometimes as well. Because you can see the person actually message in the chat saying, bro, when did these bots learn to type? And apparently later, a bot replied to that message he sent, which is kind of funny, but also kind of scary. Now, another really weird thing that I saw about this whole situation is that apparently their display names are not actually these YouTubers' names. As you can see in the secondary tweet in this thread, it says, what is strange though is the fact that their display names aren't even correct. They have no display names at all, meaning one bot can change their name to anything that they like just in one sitting, which is very weird. Does that mean that people can change their display name like within Roblox games? And if so, that is scary. What the heck? How is that even possible? But I have no clue. Either way, no matter what, this is scary, bro. These bots are becoming smarter, they're becoming sentient, and they even talk to you and they say stuff like bruh. That is creepy. I'm gonna be honest. Now I joined a couple Bubblegum Sim lobbies to see if I could find any of these special bots, and I couldn't. They all just were not speaking and they were like hiding and flying around. So I couldn't find any of these rare ones, but if you have ever seen one of these bots that are like speaking and whatnot, tell me what they've said to you because I am so curious and this is scary. This is actually kind of scary.